Hey y'all, welcome back. My name is Seska and this is Seska Digital Budgeting. So in today's video, we are doing what is quite possibly my personal favorite thing to record for y'all, but also to watch on other YouTube channels. It is the end of month update. It is my end of month update for March. We are going to be swapping out some bills for a 1K slip. We're going to be condensing other bills so that my binders are a little bit thinner, and we're going to find out how much of a difference, how much we managed to save in all of our sinking fund categories. So, if that sounds like something that you're interested in, then stay tuned. Alright, so we are coming in hot with an end of month update. So excited to do this. I love to do it. I don't know, it's always been one of my favorite things to watch, to see the progress and to see how much everyone has managed to save, so it's a little thing that makes me happy. So I hope you get a little bit of something out of this too, because I'm excited to see how much I managed to save. Now, I know I spent some money out of some of these categories, so some of these categories are probably going to be in the negative, or as far as a negative difference, not actually negative, but that's okay. That's life. I have school bills that, I know I took some money out of, and then I got on the bill folder stuffing, so I split some stuff, so I knew I took some money out for a little bit of a cushion, or a starter, I'll say, to get me where I needed to be. So that's okay. If it's less than it was last month, that's fine, because we still managed to save some money elsewhere, and that's cool. So I am basically starting out, because this is prop money in here, that I am just starting out with a 1K slip, because I think I'm switching at least one out. If there's another one, then I'll just grab another one, it's no big deal. And then $100 bills, because I'm not 100% sure what's going to be going where, so I'm just starting with a little bit, and we'll see what it ends up with afterwards, alright? So, and then I got my handy dandy calculator over here that I will grab as needed. So, let's just jump right on into this. So, we have my sinking funds and my starting amounts here. We did start the beginning with a beginning total of $12,272. So let's go ahead and see how much money we managed to save this month. And we're just going to go ahead and start off with school, because that is the first one. Now this one is going to be less than that $49.60. We started off with $49.60. I know it's going to be less because I did take some money out of it to pay for a class that I needed. And I'm not going to get paid back for that until the end of the semester. That's just how the reimbursement program thing works with school, with my job. So this will be less, and we'll fix it later. Or not fix it, we'll restuff it later when I get that money back from work. So let's just go ahead and see how much I managed to save in school. Alright, if you can hear my cats in the background, they're apparently fighting and chasing each other and being cats, so if you can hear them, just ignore it. It's fine. Cats being cats. Can't do anything about it. Alright, so in school we have 1,000, 2, 3, 4,000, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 660, 661. So $4,661. So alrighty. So, and I can't exchange any money. So there's that. Let's find out what that is as far as a difference. It is less, obviously. So, let's go ahead and see. We started out with $49.60. So that's negative $299. I did buy supplies. I did buy or pay for a class. So, but that's okay, because that money's going to be coming back to me at the end of this semester. So we're not even worrying about it. We're just going to keep on going. So in main savings, this is another one that's probably going to be a little bit less, because I did pull some money out of main savings so that I could get ahead of my, for my bill folder, so that, everything worked out the way it should be. So this is probably going to be a little bit less. So we've got a 1K SIP. 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. Okay. So I didn't need those $500 bills, so I'm just going to take those out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. And we are going to switch this out for a 1K slip. This one just says let's go. So we've got 2,000 right there, and then 120, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. So $2,064. Yeah, $2,064. I am going to switch those guys out though, because I can. So I'm just going to pop on over here to my nifty little extra cash folder here so that I can magically make a 50 appear. So we're gonna go ahead and those 20s and those 5s. So we are gonna take these for 5, 10, 30, 50, and we are going to take this 50. So we'll have, counted again, should be 2164. So 150, 160, 61, 62, 63, 64. So 2,164. And like I said, it's going to be in the negative, but that's okay. I knew it was going to happen, and it's getting me to a better place, so I'm okay with it. You know, if there's a purpose for it, then we're not even mad about it. Alright, so that was $292 negative. Alrighty, and I think those are going to be, well, there might be one or two others that are in the negative, but whatever. Month ahead. Month ahead is going, starting off with $535. Let's see if we can switch anything out. Got 2 50s for 100, and then 20, 30, 35. Okay, so we've got 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 620, 630, 635. So 635, which is a positive $100, which is good. Get in there. Come on, get. All right. Vacation is up next. Started off with 1,200, and I know because I put 50s in it every single month that I need a $100 bill there. So we've got 1,000, 1, 2, 300, $1,300. Another easy one that is in plus 100. All right, moving right along to auto. Auto, we started off at 290, which means I'll probably be able to switch some of this out. So let's see what we got here. 5, 10, 20. And then 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Count that again. 40, 60, 80, 100. Get in there. Right. Alright, so we've got 100, 200, 300, 20, 30. So 330 in auto, which we started off at 290, so that's positive 40. Always good. Alright. Then emergency fund, we started off at 285. So I should be able to switch something out in these guys too. Let's go ahead and do 50, 70, 90, 100. Let's count that again. 50, 70, 90, 95, 100. And we're going to grab a $100 bill right there. So in auto, we now have 102, 300, 20, 35. So 335. Hello? Or I'm sorry, emergency fund. Did I say auto? I feel like I said auto. That was 335. I'm going to double check that because I'm not actually sure. 2035. Yep, 335. And emergency fund. Let's see, that is positive 50. Alright, y'all catch me if I do something wrong because I'm doing a lot of this in my head. But these are easy sums, so hopefully it won't be that bad. Alright. New car. New car, we started off at 430. Let's see what we got in here. I don't know if I have anything to switch out. Alright, we got 20, 30, 40, 50. So we'll get a $50 bill in there. So 100, 200, 300, 400, and 50. 4, 450. So that's a positive 20 in there. Love that. Alrighty. So that's it for my, we'll say, higher priority funds. I don't know. Going in there. Next for my little lavender binder. We're going to start off with me and mine. This one's also probably going to decrease just because I did spend some money out of it, but you know, it's okay. We started off with 422. Let's switch out some bills and then find out where we're at. All right. So, okay. So we got 50, 70, 90, 100. Oops. So we're going to put that away. And let's see what we got. 100, 2, 3, 305, 6, 7, 8, 9, 309 in me and mine. So 309. So that is a negative 113. I spent, I think, I feel like I spent more than that, but I mean, I did put money in, so I guess that makes sense. Random is going to be the other one that's going to be going down. Also okay, because I needed some stuff, so that is what it is. So random, we started off at 185. I'm going to switch 20, 40, 45, 50 out for 50. So we've got 50, 60, $61 left in random. Which is going to be negative 124. All right. Yes. So, my goal for April is to like completely minimize spending. I did already purchase one item, but I was already planning on buying it. That's what the sinking fund was for, so I'm okay with it. But other than that, like, I really don't want to be making any like random purchases or anything like that. I'm going to try and minimize it so I can actually save. That's the goal. If one or two things get bought here or there, I'm not going to cry about it. But, you know, I want to try and save. So cats, we started off at 155. So we're going to switch out these two 5s for a 10. And that means we've got 100, 150, 160, 165. Which is a positive 10. Ooh, I'm knocking my camera around. I'm sorry, y'all. Shaking ya. All right, next is going to be gifts. Gifts started out at $83. So I should be able to switch something out. It feels thicker. Let's see what I got here. Let's see, 10, 15, 20. All right, so we've got 50, 70, 90, 91, 92, 93. So $93. And gifts. All right, new check, which is a new envelope for this month. So it started off at 0. So we're not even worried about that. So everything in here is just a positive. We love that, don't you? So 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. All right, so these 10s are going for a 20, and we have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28 in new tech. Which is positive 28. All right, next is medical, which we started out at 116. 10, 15, 20, switching that out for a 20, and we've got 121. Alrighty, so 121 in medical. Alright, next is the 2K savings challenge, which is started off at 335. Let's see what we can switch out here first. So 51. And then 20, 30, 40, 50. 2 10s for a 5, or 2 5s for a 10, excuse me. Which brings us to the count. 100, 2, 3, 4, 450, 460, 465 here in my 2K savings challenge. I can't use a calculator apparently. I'm struggling. Positive 130. Alrighty. And then for my 5K savings challenge, I'm pretty sure I didn't put anything in it, so I don't think there's a change. But we're going to count it anyway, because I'm actually not sure. Alright. So, nope, we didn't. 102, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $820 still in there. That's cool. Ain't even mad about it. You know, this is a more typical month for me, especially at the beginning of the year and not working a lot of overtime. So, you know, there was a lot of negatives, but there was definitely some positives, so we're okay with that. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to total up my ending column and subtract it from the beginning, and let's see how much money that I saved this month, okay? Alrighty, so our total was $11,937, which I know is less than the start of the month, but school counts, school expenditure that I can't avoid, and I'm gonna get that money back at the end of the semester anyway. So right now it's less. In a month or two, it's gonna come up, so we're not even worried about that. So let's find out what a difference we made, or I made. So let's see, minus 2. So negative $335, which isn't that bad considering that I paid for a class out of here, and I jump-started my bill binder with about $400 or $500, so that like the first round of bills that there wasn't that second page. Well, okay, look. So, you know, for a month, let's see if I can explain this without sounding crazy and you can actually follow me. So for a month, you split your bills into your 2 paychecks or 4 paychecks if you're paid weekly, right? So when I started the bill folder, I only had the first paycheck's worth of bill money, and I think rent was due, so rent and then like 1 or 2 other things. So I basically pulled out of my main savings what I needed for those first sets of payments, since I wasn't pulling out of my month ahead for that. I could have, but I didn't. So that was the $400 or $500 that I just seeded that bill folder with, so that I could pay my bills on time without messing with anything else. So the money is actually still there. It's just in a different spot. It's actually in my bill folder instead of in my sinking funds, which is okay. So we're not even worried about it. All right. So we're still over 11,000. We're almost at 12,000 for, you know, the end of the month of March. And, you know, that's okay. That's actually great. That is more than I expected to be at the beginning of this journey. That is way more than I thought I was going to have by this time. So I'm okay with it because it's still progress. I still made progress, and the vast majority of my sinking funds, other than, you know, school and main savings, and then I spent a little money on myself, which is what me and mine is for anyway, and then, you know, for the random household items that I needed around the house that, you know, none of the other categories, like, covered. So, you know, they're there for a reason. Those are the 4 that are probably going to be the most frequently rotated through anyway. So, you know, we're good. All right. So let's see how much money we managed to swap out and count that up, okay? This is less than my last month, but that also is okay. You know, you're not competing against, you know, yourself for last month. You're just trying to make progress and make change and see that growth. And if there's a couple $100 that you spent more one month than you did the next, and there wasn't as much progress, or there wasn't progress and it was technically a negative, that's okay. Just go with it, you know, because next month will be better. Next month will be better, and the next month after that, you know, it's a journey. So it's not a race to see who can get to, you know, 40 or 50K first. It's not a race to see how much money you can throw towards sinking funds and deprive yourself of other necessities. You know, you've got to take care of you. Otherwise, you're going to go crazy and you're not going to stick to budgeting. So that's my 2 cents on it. Let's go ahead and count this cash, okay? I'm off my soapbox. All right, so we've got 100, 2, 3, 4, 450, 500, 51, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 350, 360, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,000, woo, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and another 20, oddly, so 50. So $1,050 is what we switched out today, which, you know, I'm a-okay with. So, all right. So, not a lot of progress. More typical month for me. Minus, like, the spending here, because that normally only happens, like, once a semester. But it's fine. We made some progress. We still managed to put aside, you know, $400 or $500 out of every single paycheck into sinking account or sinking funds and then savings challenges. So it's all good. All right. So we switched out $1,050 to condense our sinking funds, and we saved. And hey, you know what? Like I said before, it's a journey. So just keep with it. Even if you have an off month, don't let it discourage you. Just keep on going, keep on climbing, keep on grinding, all right? So I will see you guys next week with my paycheck, first paycheck of April on Friday at its normal, regularly scheduled time. Y'all go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, go ahead and subscribe. You know, that helps me out a lot. All right, and you guys have a marvelous weekend. You have a fantastic end of your month, and go on, get on that grind, y'all. Okay? Peace.